Another day is dawning, a new song on the air. A brand new hope is forming, adventure take me there. It's a new day for me. I feel it in my bones, I feel alive, I am set free. It's a new day for me. And nothing in this world will interfere. This is my year.
Hi, I'm Jacki Hendy and welcome to New Beginnings TV, a brand new lifestyle talk show featuring real-life transformational journeys, change makers, thought leaders and people conducting business from the heart. Each episode I'll be bringing you inspiring, educational and empowering information to help you live a happier, more fulfilled life. On today's show, we talk to marathon runner Dave Alley about his inspiring run around Australia and catch up with my family after their amazing history-making win at the Australian Surf Lifesaving Titles. We'll bring you the world of wellness with Therese Kerr, and Madonna Williams gives us some excellent tips to look after your body, mind and spirit. But first, amazing adventurer Dr. Jeff Wilson dropped by the studio to talk about his wild life. Jeff, we're honoured to have you here. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks, Jackie. Great to be part of New Beginnings TV. It's exciting.
It is. So you've been a very busy man. Firstly, you're about to embark on a huge fundraiser where you're kicking it off, jumping out of a balloon.
Yeah, the Pink Apollo project is what we're talking about, and I'm going to drag you into that at a later date, throw you out of a balloon. It's a $400,000 fundraiser for the McGrath Foundation. Every adventure I do is tagged to a charity.
Yes.
So this one's no different. So it's a massive pink balloon, 13 stories tall, and we're trying to break two records. One is the highest a human being's ever been unpressurised.
Yep.
So the highest flight, trying to break the 40,000 foot barrier.
Yep.
And then the highest Australian skydive. I'll jump out from 40,000 feet and head back to Alice Springs via parachute.
Yeah, so it's all based in Alice Springs for this adventure?
Yeah, it's in the red centre of Australia. It's an iconic part of the world, and also for us, it's the most calm slipstream at 40,000 feet. So the wind up there can be over 200 kilometres an hour. So September is when it's all happening, but there'll be heaps of lead-up events.
Yeah.
So love all your viewers to get involved.
Absolutely, and we'll follow the adventure every step of the way. And for such an incredible cause too, the McGrath Foundation. So another project you're working on, you're going to hang out with the penguins in a mind-blowing expedition in Antarctica.
This one, the longest journey, is obviously close to my heart because deserts and the polar regions have always been my specialty area in terms of adventure. But this journey will be the longest solo journey by a human in the polar regions in history. It's a 5,200 kilometre journey. It's 5 times the budget of any adventure we've taken on, so it's a huge ask in so many ways, and that kicks off October 2016.
And how long will that take to break this record?
Oh, the last journey was 53 days and this is 1,600 kilometres longer, so it could be as long as 90 days. But the second half of the journey, no human being has been through that journey, that route before.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of unknowns going into it.
It's a whole new frontier.
It's a whole new frontier. And for an Australian to have a crack at this record is unheard of, because obviously traditionally the Scandinavians hold these records. So the amazing thing is for a boy from the beach to have a chance, and that's really what my story is about. It's about the unlikely becoming possible, and my whole goal with all these adventures is to get guys off the couch, get girls off the couch and repurpose them, make them dream again. And if I'm far out here, then I can pull them further off the couch and get them adventuring again.
And you can get your hands on Jeff's book in July and get more information on Jeff's website.
Thank you, Jack. So good to be here. All the best.
Thanks, you too. Wow, what an incredible man, and we'll keep you posted on Jeff's adventures and the launch of his book, A Wild Life. And now, over to my daughter Christelle, who caught up with her dad, Trevor Hendy, to chat about his history-making father and son win with TJ at the recent Australian Surf Lifesaving Titles. So it's great to be here with surf lifesaving legend and my dad, Trevor Hendy, and his teammate Zach Orchard, having a quick chat about some surf lifesaving history that was made last weekend. Can you explain to us what that event is and what the kind of energy was on the beach that day?
Well, of course, competition is where we hone our rescue skills, and it's a massive tradition in lifesaving and a lot of incredible events. But there's one that we've always loved, and I raced many, many years ago, is the board rescue events. And we, Zach and his partner Leon Zagel, our club mate, and TJ, my son, and myself, were in the board rescue final. Father and son had never been in a final of an open event like that. I'm 46, so I'm not supposed to be there anymore. We started the event with the thought, or TJ and I in particular had thought, well, we won our semi-final, but no one expected us to do that. Let's forget about that. Let's have some fun in the final. And we're already living the dream to be there as a father and son. And at one point of the race, we were 8th, and I think you guys were
7th or 6th.
7th or 6th. And we stormed home together to finish 1st and 3rd and make history as a father and son, to never have done that before. After everything we'd been through, it was like a bit of a dream come true for all of us.
What do you think that meant to everybody that was there on the beach that day? Because the celebration went so far past our families and our surf club, and it was spread to, all the other teams were totally elated. Can you explain what you think was behind that?
It was definitely meant to be. It was much more than a gold medal. It was nothing to do with the gold medal. We were already winning in that moment, and we both felt that we were already living the dream. We'd already won the race. We'd won whatever we were trying to win, and that was I get emotional saying this, but the connection between a father and a son. In that race, that's all we cared about, was the connection. We didn't worry about the place. No one else existed. When I was paddling out in last, I knew I was last because I could peripherally see it, but I never looked anywhere other than the front of my board, the wave in front of me, and my son that I was going to pick up. And when I picked him up, when he got on the front, it was now the two of us together, and he steered us all the way home, and all I did was concentrate on being behind him, and if he slowed up, I'd slow up. If he sped up, I'd speed up. We punched through. So he's taught me so much in the last 20 years, and literally when we finished, he jumped up in front, and as he ran away, he dragged me out of the whitewater. And that says a lot for our relationship, because 20 years ago I was believing I was the Iron Man. I thought I was bulletproof. I was very much lost in the world of success and all that sort of stuff. And the funny thing was, right at the very last second, I had to push him across the line just for us to win it when I finally got my feet and got my bearings. And so it's all symbolic of a big journey. And I think, so many people were just going, this is not a story about TJ and I. This is a story about all fathers and sons, and in many ways, parents and kids, mums and daughters and everything. That it's not about handing it over, it's about doing it together. And the first thing that popped out of my mouth when I was doing the interview afterwards was, it was nothing about being perfect, it was all about being together.
I'm so proud of Trev and TJ and what they've achieved as father and son, living their dreams together and showing that anything is possible. Stay with us after the break when we chat to Dave Alley, and Madonna Williams helps us bring some zen into our lives.